It's everyone's favorite time of the year.
It's Christmas in July. Hi, it's Donna Robertson.
And Fran Morgan with Fabric Café.
It's never too early to start quilting for Christmas.
And we have some amazing new fabrics to help you get started. Now this is our Glisten pattern. So many great things about this pattern. First, we have a really nice big block here so that you can show off some beautiful, beautiful Christmas fabric. And second is our secondary block, which is put together with 4 smaller blocks to create a snowflake. And it adds so much interest to this quilt. I just love it. And it's really super simple to do. So this is really a fun one. We're going to get it on the table and show you some very, very beautiful fabric. This really sings to me because I know that my decor in my living room all year, whether it's Christmas or not, is black and gold, and this is perfect.
It is perfect for your living room.
And it's just gorgeous fabric. So we have our ornaments here, and they have all of the beautiful snowflakes, some nice little swirls and things on here, all iced in gold, perfect for the holiday.
This is gorgeous fabric. I love it.
It's so pretty. So this is going to go in our big focus block here, which is great because you're going to see a whole bunch of it, which good because it's so pretty. And then our number 2 fabric, and this is so interesting. It's a cream, but it has an iridescent print on top of it, so it's really going to catch the light.
That's a good point.
It's not a metallic like our focus, but it's like pearl or something.
Yeah.
It's hard to explain.
Pearlescence.
It's a pearlescence. So it's so, so, so pretty. Now that's going to be in our snowflake block here and a little on the border. And then for our number 3, to keep with the theme of this, we have a black with some gold dusting on it that is such a beautiful metallic. I just love it, and it just highlights our number 1 fabric so well.
It does.
And that is going to be our snowflake and a little on the border as well. So it's really going to help those snowflakes pop.
You know, the number 3 fabric reminds me of those ornaments where they actually have the glittery stuff kind of glued to it.
Or even like how they put it on the inside and roll it around and then it sparkles.
Yes,
yes, it does. It really, really does.
This is going to be a gorgeous quilt.
I love it. I love the big, big block in this quilt to really show off your fabric. This is perfect. And then that snowflake block just really pops off of there.
Do you know what that snowflake block makes me think of? Those gigantic ornaments.
Oh, yes.
Look at it.
I mean, it's just beautiful.
It's turned into an ornament. It's just gorgeous.
This would be such a special gift for someone.
Oh, that would.
It really, would.
I think gold and black would look good in my house.
Okay. Well, that means we need to get the kit information so that we can get one of these. That kit info is the name of the kit is Elegant Ornaments, and it is the Glisten pattern from the Quick Christmas 3-Yard Quilt Book.
So our next pattern is Heartland, and Heartland is such a fun quilt to make. And the neat thing about this quilt is that you can use a directional fabric in the focus block, and it has this wonderful frame. And so it really does make the focus fabric really shine. And then it has the classic block, the shoe fly. And so altogether, this quilt is really going to be begging for you to pick out your favorite fabric and wait till you see what we have for this one today. You know, I love the way that any fabric works with our patterns, and you showed that gorgeous, elegant kit.
Yes.
I'm going to show you this absolutely adorable, sweet little Pinch's little cheek.
Oh.
Cute. Look at these bears. They are so precious.
Oh, he is so cute.
Oh, he is so cute. And I love his plaid hat and plaid scarf. It's just so cute.
He has a little cardinal friend.
Oh, he has a lot of little cardinal friends. Look at all of those little birds in there. That's perfect. Now, we're going to be using this gorgeous quilt here for this fabric, and it's perfect. You're going to be making the number 1 fabric here, and this is done in a strip piece method, but you can always make it with the directional fabric.
Oh, okay, that's great.
Yeah, you know, you're always looking for that because we tend to fall in love with these directional fabrics, and then some patterns, they don't work as well, or the poor bears would be on top of their head, they'd be upside down. But they're going to be so cute. They'll be in the center of the focus block, and then they're also going to be walking around the quilt. You can either have them walking on the edge here, or you can turn them and walk them on their edge there.
That's cute. I love it.
Either way.
I love it.
So cute. And then we have our number 2 fabric, which, as we always say, is your resting place so you can see the rest of the design. And look at that. It's going to be here, and it's going to be out here, and it is going to be gorgeous.
Yep.
It's going to give you the perfect place for you to rest while you can see all the rest of the quilt. And what would a Christmas quilt be without some snowflakes?
Because he is in the wilderness in the snow, right?
Well, absolutely. And that's what's decorating his Christmas tree.
It really helps the red pop
Yeah.
from the bears as well.
Absolutely. So the snowflake is your number 3, and it's going to be bordering that number 1 fabric in this block, and it'll be the center of this, the
shoe fly.
the shoe fly in this
That is
block.
great.
I think it's going to be gorgeous. But enough said, let's look at this absolutely wonderful image of this quilt. Don't you love that red border around that block?
I love it. And I love the shoe fly in the red as well. And you're right, the white is perfect. It sets it off so well.
It is just perfect, and you can see those little red birds in there anyway. They're little tiny things because they'd have to be tiny up against that bear. So this one is called Beary Merry Christmas. It's the Heartland pattern, and it's from the book Pretty Darn Quick.
Now this is our carousel pattern, and this is a great one for Christmas because it's super fast. You want to know why it's fast? It's a 1-block quilt. So you basically make 1 block and then you just make it over and over again, and you get in the rhythm and it just makes it go super, super quick. So really love this one. We have a place for a focus fabric here with some nice size, so that's going to be really handy when you're using all those great Christmas fabrics. And then we have it's bordered on 2 sides with our other 2 fabrics. This would be a great spot for a stripe too, which I love to use stripes in these kinds of positions. So super fun, fast one to do, great for gifts. Let's get it on the table, show you some fabulous fabric. So let's make our carousel quilt into a Christmas carousel quilt.
Oh, what a great idea. Yeah.
We have some wonderful fabric for it. And of course, the holidays are not the holidays without a beautiful poinsettia.
Absolutely.
And this one is really, really pretty. Love the colors on this. Now, I know we've talked before about how the jade greens are really getting popular. And this is beautiful. I love the jade greens in this. And we have the darks and the lights popped with the white and the gold. So nice. And we have our poinsettias here as our focus fabric. That is going to go everywhere you see the green on our carousel quilt. Very fun. And then we have just a little, it almost looks like running stitches on this fabric.
Oh, it
little
does.
dots on here. And it picks up all the lighter tones of our focus fabric. Now that's going to go everywhere you see the white on this quilt. And then we have the similar print here, same print in the darker tones. You can see how beautiful that looks together. It's so nice.
You know what's cool about that is that it sort of mimics a little bit of a stripe.
It does.
So
yes.
whenever you're putting it on these little strips like that, they'll be going this way and this way. So it's gonna work.
And we have an image, so we're going to
Yes.
share with everyone how great this goes together. But I love that we've put it with the lighter teal and the darker teal. Darker teal going everywhere the brown is here. I think it's just going to frame the poinsettias beautifully. I really like this one. It's a very, very sweet quilt. Let's check out that image and you can see how fun it is.
It is fun. I love the way it's like an asymmetrical
Yes.
border on the block.
I like that too. And the 2 jade greens really help the poinsettias pop in that block, which I think is great. And it's great too because this is a 1-block quilt. You make it once, it's going to go super fast. And once you have the block down, you've got it.
That's great. And did you know that you don't have to worry about the tossed fabrics? It works beautiful in this quilt.
Yes, the toss fabrics do.
Yeah,
Good
they're
point.
perfect.
Yeah. All right, let's get you the kit information on this one. It is called Snowy Poinsettias, and the pattern is called Carousel.
Now, what would Christmas quilting be without a great tree quilt? This one is called Evergreen, and it is fantastic. It will go together so fast, and you know, sometimes you get into a crunch when you're making a lot of Christmas quilts, but these have big 12-inch blocks, and look at this 9-patch. Now you know that's going to go together in a hurry, and wait till you see the fabric we have for this one. Well, I am rather partial to Batiks, and if you too are partial to Batiks, you'll want this one because it's gorgeous. So the number one fabric, the focus fabric, is going to be building our trees. And this is what you're going to do. You are going to have a self-decorated tree with this batik because it looks like it has strings of lights on it.
I love that.
I thought it was so perfect. So the tree will already be decorated whenever when you get through putting it together. And then our number 2 fabric is this wonderful snowy white, and that is going to go everywhere you see the light or the white in this. And that'll be your resting place so you can, for your eyes, so you can really see that tree. Now the number 3 fabric is this red, and isn't that nice? It sort of has a leafy kind of a texture that's going to just give you a little bit of interest to the blocks here. Now these are a little bit smaller, these are a little bit bigger prints, but you're just going to cut them up and just see little bits and pieces of those leaves.
It's beautiful color, and I love the way that it coordinates with our focus as well.
Oh,
it
yes.
really gives us that pop.
Isn't that
which
great?
is what we need for Christmas. It's beautiful.
It's awesome. I like that too. So that's going to go in your great big 9-patch. This is such a fun quilt. It should go together really fast.
Absolutely. Now, do we have an image on this one?
We do. We do.
Good.
So let's look at that. Isn't that stunning? See that pre-decorated Christmas tree? I love that.
That's so smart.
And that white does the perfect job of the backdrop so that you can see the design of this quilt. It really is a nice, showy design.
It really is. It's really, really charming. Now, if you're noticing the quilt behind me here, this is called O Tannenbaum, and that quilt pattern is actually in our newest Christmas book called Quick Christmas. And if you haven't seen this one, be sure and check it out. 8 great patterns in this book. And then we also have our Make It Christmas. So we have 2 Christmas books.
That's
awesome. So you have lots to choose from.
Well, and do you know that if you buy 3 kits, you can take one of those books as your free choice.
A gift for you, little Christmas gift for you.
Yeah. So the kit information on this particular kit is Christmas Batiks. It's the Evergreen pattern from Make It Christmas.
Now we have our Fandango quilt up here, and this is a great one. Now this has 2 blocks that we've used to put it together. We have a bordered block here, very simple, and you see we've just alternated it with what we call a half snowball block. Now this is interesting because we have our 2 corners here, but we've rotated it for the next one. You see how this one has the corners on this side. Makes it super fast. You're just making this block multiple times and then rotating it, so super easy. Now also what is really neat is when you put all this together, these little points here kind of make a star, which is so very cool, which is great for Christmas. So let's get it on the table and look at the fun Christmas fabric we have. If you're like us and you have kitties at Christmas, you're going to relate so well to this.
Yes, absolutely.
We have kitties in trees here, and they are having a blast. They got their Santa hats on, they're playing with the ornaments, and they're all among the branches, which, as you know, is exactly what our kitties do at Christmas time. They love Christmas.
They think you planted that tree just for them.
That's right. That's right. So this is our focus fabric. So, so cute. It's going to go everywhere you see the green here and on our corners of our alternate blocks here. Very cute. And then as our number 2, now I'm sure this has something to do with the cat spilling something whenever.
Or the shattered ornaments.
But they're playing, but it's such a neat number 2. So it's got a little speckle of our green in there. You know, it's not a boring number 2, very perfect. It's gonna go everywhere the white is here. This will be in our half snowball block. And then our number 3, this wonderful kind of peachy red.
That's great.
That matches all of the ornaments in our kitty fabric. And that is going to be our borders here, as well as the little borders on the quilt itself. Perfect coordination. Just love it.
Do you know how kitties can really change your life? is that you
Yes.
get kitties and you have Christmas and you convert to all aluminum.
All plastic ornaments.
Yeah, and aluminum, because you get both. And then you don't have to worry about it when they just decide they're going to go whack.
Yep. And you know they love Christmas morning because all of the papers and ribbons and they play. It's just so much fun. So this is very telling for me. It speaks to me because it's, you know, I love my kitty.
I know.
And he can almost do anything. He can do no wrong.
That's right. That's right. I'm the same way.
Let's look at the image of this because it is so super cute. So we have it there, and you can see how the Fandango pattern just works so well. I love the way that secondary design in the quilt pattern is that star.
I was going to say, it makes a star.
It is
It
so
almost
much
looks
fun.
like a friendship star that's got a border in the middle.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's just fun. Super easy to put together too. So I just think this fabric is perfect for it because it's kind of going every which way, which is what's going to happen with your tree with your kitties in it. All right, let's get you the kit information. It is called a Tree Kitties, and it is the Fandango pattern from the Make It Modern book.
Now, this quilt lives up to its name. Pretty simple. It is so pretty simple to do. It goes together like a dream, and it has a double focus if you would like. Now, when you're making Christmas quilts, you want to personalize them. This would be perfect. You could pick out a hobby that someone likes to do, and then you could personalize the quilt just for them. So we're going to sash these big blocks, and we have dynamic fabric to show you for this one. You know, Christmas quilts are so wonderful to make for yourself, but I think that most people probably make them for gifts.
Oh.
Tell us in the line below in the comment section whether you make quilts for Christmas for gifts or thank yous or things like that.
Or for decor.
Art for decor,
your
yeah.
home,
We would
yeah.
love to hear that. Now, this one really does make me think of that special person in your life who always makes Christmas cookies.
Yes, yummy.
And Fran is the baker in our family, and we all look forward to Christmas because she's going to be baking us some goodies.
Good treats.
Now, this is this great quilt, as I've said. It has the two big blocks, so you can really show off good fabric. And it doesn't matter whether it is a directional or a tossed fabric because it's going to work with this pattern the way that it's made. So this is our number 1 fabric, and that's going to go everywhere you see these cute little critters. And you've got cake, and you've got cookies, and you've got the big mixer and the whisk.
Yummy.
Yeah, let's get it.
Wow.
And that's going to be in that number 1 position. Now, cute, cute, cute. So this is a double focus. This is a double focus quilt for sure. You can actually put all of these words in the number 2 position, and they're kind of going every which way as well, so you don't have to worry about any kind of directional fabric
That is great.
for this one, even though you could use directional. And then the number 3 fabric is going to be this wonderful earthy red. I
Yes.
like that. And that's going to be the division. So this is the sashing between the blocks, and that is a secret for making double focus quilts. When you're making double focus quilts, you either want really high contrast, but even better, put some kind of a sashing in there that will separate them out so that you can see those 2 focus fabrics.
And you know, if you're making gifts for someone, this is a great pattern to do that for 2 reasons. One, big block, so it's not a lot of piecing. It's going to go together really fast.
And you can personalize the fabric choice.
Personalize it, which is great. And there's not going to be any seams to match because there's a sashing strip here, so it's going to go together so fast.
Absolutely. Good point.
Yeah.
Now, let's look at an image of this one because it is such a cute
It is
quilt.
so
Isn't that
cute.
great?
Yes.
Yeah, I can see this being a great gift for a host or a hostess that you're going over to their home.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Great idea.
I like the way that it's the dark and the light too, so that's another little tip on your double focus is to get the contrast between the 2 so that they each stand out.
Very good. Very nice.
So this kit is called Sugar and Spice. It's the pretty simple pattern from Quilt Favorites. Have you started your Christmas quilting yet? Do you have lots of projects in mind? Let us know in the comments.
And if you would like to get some more Christmas pattern ideas, be sure to watch out the video that pops up. It's Fran Morgan
and Donna Robertson.
Happy Christmas in July.